anywhere between about $1,000, $1,200, and maybe even up to $1,500 is how much that they would want to send out to these individuals. Now, how would they actually do it? Because if you read in this article, it's actually interesting, and I've seen it in other sources as well, is that some people suggest like, hey, let's just cut everybody a check. Well, as you can see in this article as well, is they're saying, if we just give people a check, what are the chances you think that they're going to take that money and actually spend it on healthcare? Like none. Nobody's going to take that money if it's $1,000, $1,200, or $1,500 and actually use that to buy healthcare. They're going to take that money and spend it on something else. So what they want to do instead is issue it in a variety of different ways. Now, I've seen multiple different proposals out there, or I guess plans or ideas as far as how that money could be distributed. But one idea, one plan is to basically set up an HSA, a health savings account for each individual person that'd be eligible for this, put the money into there, and then it can only be withdrawn for, healthcare expenses. Okay, that's one option. The other option is essentially sending out like a prepaid, essentially like a debit card, or maybe even a voucher, right? And it could only be redeemable for the purchase of healthcare insurance, right? So that's another option that they floated as well, is that, like I said, prepaid debit cards or like a voucher. And then again, you could basically just use that to redeem for this healthcare insurance. Okay, so that's basically what they're saying, is that they don't want this money to be going out to these large health insurance providers, but rather they want to take that money, give it directly to the American people and say, here, you go do your own shopping, you find your own plan that is best for you and your family or your personal situation, and then you spend this money, whatever they would allocate, to get your plan. And they're basically saying this would be good for the enrollees like us, the people getting the money. It would also be good for, obviously the country, right? And it'd also be good for the government. So they feel like it's going to be a win-win-win across the board for everybody. I don't know. Drop your comments down below. Do you really think that that'd be a win for everybody, right? I always feel like it's a little bit suspect when they say, yeah, we want to give you some money because it's going to be good for you. Like, really? Is it really going to be good for us? Or is that just their messaging to say it's actually going to be really good for the government? It's going to be really good for the overall economy. And basically it's good for the government is what it comes down to, right? Let's just be real. And then they act like, no, trust us, it's actually going to be good for you, the American people. Anyway, drop your comments down below. I'd love to hear what you think about this whole idea. Do you like this, or do you just feel like, just come on, just reinstate the ACA subsidies, stop playing games, stop coming up with all these random proposals, and just reinstate the subsidies, reduce those healthcare costs for all the people that have had their premiums jacked up as of the beginning of the year. I've been reading a bunch about that as well. Also, leave a comment down below. Are you one of the people that are paying more from the increase to the premiums because of the dropping of the ACA subsidies? If so, if you want to, again, don't tell me dollar amounts. That's none of my business. And but if you want to, drop a comment down below and just tell me, how much did your premium increase on a percentage basis from 2025 to 2026? I'll tell you this much. Me personally, my healthcare premium increased by about 20% from 2025 to 2026. That's a round number. It went up a lot. Like, it's right around 20%. I mean, it could be 18, it could be 19, it could be 21%, but it's right around 20 as I kind of think about the numbers here. It went up a lot. I mean, it's like not a fun situation, right? That's a lot more to be paying out of pocket every single month. I'd love to hear from you on a percentage basis. Did your premiums get jacked at the beginning of 2026? Not happy about it, but mine certainly did. Like I said, about 20-ish%, give or take a little bit. So anyway, this is now, again, the great healthcare plan and what they want to do here. So drop me your comments down below. Let me know what you think about this. And again, as I get more information on this or more clarity on how they want to distribute that money directly to the American people, again, whether it's a direct payment, a check to everybody, a direct deposit, something like that. Do they set up their own individual HSA accounts where people can just tap into that money and use it for health care? Would it be a voucher, a prepaid card? What are the options? Because they don't trust us. Let's say it how it is, right? The reason that they want to do one of these secondary methods, an HSA, a prepaid card, a voucher, something like that, let's just say it how it is. They don't trust us. They don't trust us. That's why they want to do it. So they want to micromanage us. If they were to give